Some terrible drivers think that they're above the law, that they can run red lights and cause crashes, and no one would notice. Well, sometimes nature teaches them a lesson through instant karma. First up, we have a video of this guy who thought he could easily get away with crossing the double line. But little did he know, there was a police patrol waiting just for him at the next corner. Karma is bound to strike you like lightning if you intend to pull off a double overtake in the curve, and more often than not, that karma drops in the form of the police, just like what happened to this guy right here. Nine times out of 10, you're gonna get busted if you try to cut off the guy who had a green light. It's almost certain to happen. This guy right here shared the same fate as countless others. It is said that haste makes waste. Well, this guy tried his best to prove it to us by trying to overtake in a rush, and like most of them, it did not go unpunished. Nothing quite like seeing instant karma strike a dumb driver right in front of your eyes. This guy thought his actions would go unnoticed, but little did he know he was going to get caught only a few meters ahead. Driving while drunk is never a good idea, because it can lead to events like what this poor guy had to face. He overtook an unmarked police vehicle and didn't even realize it, only to be chased by the police later. So remember, whenever you drink, don't drive. Cutting someone off in front of the cops is not a good idea, and trying to outrun them is an even worse idea. This guy thought he could save himself an awful lot of time by stopping on the line, and look where that got him. Instant karma served.
Oh my god, I just caught that on.
Most people with fancy cars think they can get away with almost everything. Well, not this guy. He got himself pulled over minutes after he pulled off a stupid move. This makes you want to believe karma actually does exist, and it goes around serving justice. You can't really say this guy didn't deserve to be pulled over by the cops. He not only tried to pull off a dangerous move, but also tried to run away as if nothing happened. Well, sometimes seeing karma strike in front of your eyes like this sure is satisfying. If this guy thought he could get away with this constant bumping, he was surely in the wrong. I'm sure he must have had a fun little conversation with the cops afterward. Here's a tip. If you're intending to illegally pass someone, make sure there are no cops nearby, because all the time you're trying to save is only going to get doubled by the cops.
Making a tough decision right now. Tough decision.
This stupid driver got served with the most brutal of instant karma, and you can't say she didn't deserve it. Sometimes you can't thank cops enough for being present at the right places, and this is certainly one of them. This guy thought he could run a red light with nobody finding out, but little did he know there was a road trooper waiting on the very next corner. I'm sure he'll think twice before pulling off that stunt ever again. You gotta hand it to the guy. He tried pulling off this stunt right in front of a cop. He wasn't successful, but you gotta appreciate the effort.
Naughty Dog, and we just chat and compliment each other. I get to gush about his work. And then, I'm really curious about the process and how he was able to make this TV show at HBO. I'm a huge HBO fan, like The Wire, The Leftovers, The 6 Feet Under, some of my favorite shows of all time. That, and just like all kind of things. It's just a
Some other day he would have gotten away with this dangerous stunt, but not today. Today he got served with the most brutal of instant karma, and all of that got recorded on this guy's dash cam. Undercover cops can serve as the best form of instant karma. They end up getting busted just like what happened to this guy who had to go through it. This is what happens when you try to act cute and think you're better than the cars waiting in line and following the law. You get served with instant karma right after. This guy was almost flexing that there was no one to stop him from running the red light. But little did he know he was going to be served with the best of karma by the police only moments later.
wow.
If you're thinking of running red lights or doing anything which involves breaking the law, I'd suggest you make sure that there are no cops around, because roaming cops are not only going to make your day any better, true satisfaction lies in seeing a guy brake checking someone getting pulled over by the cops right after. This is honestly as hard as karma is going to strike you.
Allez, Roche. Bien fait pour ta gueule, vas-y. Motard, allez. Oh, elle est magnifique. Elle est magnifique. Allez. Tu vas dans la dashcam? Ouais, je vais dans la dashcam. Ah, tu vas voir ça.
Next up, we've got a video of a guy who thought he could cut lines all across the highway without anyone noticing. Well, to his bad luck, the people who noticed it were not some regular people, but actual cops. I'd like to see that man's reaction now after this little incident. If you're of the view that you can get away with using the breakdown lane, well, I've got some news for you. It involves getting pulled over by the cops standing right ahead. There is nothing quite like seeing people getting pulled over right after doing something wrong such as this. It makes you want to believe that karma is indeed real. The law is the same for all. And if you think you're above the law like this guy, you're going to get cops chasing you until you pull over. This guy decided to run a red light fully aware of his actions and got served with instant karma right after. You can't say he didn't deserve that.
Hello there.
When you see someone getting chased by a cop right after they run a red light, it just satisfies your soul because that is exactly what they deserve. Just like what happened to this guy in this video.
Damn it. Oh my. Okay, he's bugged. Yeah, he just ran a hard fucking red light.
That could have been very dangerous for both drivers. But how the careless driver was served with instant karma is exactly how you'd want to see such drivers getting dealt with. Lastly, we've got a video of a guy who, like many, thought he was above the law and cut the lane. But to his surprise, the guy waiting was none other than a cop. What followed soon after was exactly what the guy deserved.
Can pull out and they can't pull out. Oh, and it was a f***ing cop! And it's on my dash cam! What? Oh, you f***ing retard! Oh, yes! Yes!
Like and subscribe right now to get 10 years of good luck.